Hey everyone, Temporal here, and for this session we are reviewing a Silver BAP. This is a console player. If you guys are enjoying the content, please do like and subscribe, as that helps out quite a bit, and I really do appreciate that. Or if you are looking to get coaching yourself, you can join my Discord in the description below, see what rates look like, see what sort of promos, special events we have going on, all of that good stuff. Let's see how our Silver console BAP is going to do. While Temporal is rocking out with the fourth content. Yeah. I mean, you know, 4 or 5 video days aren't always rare for me. I've been light on them recently. It's true I don't usually do 4 in a row, but I was light the last couple days in general, so I wanted to give you guys some extra. This content is as field day it is? Yeah, well, you know, maybe that's what we do for the holiday, yeah? Okay. Probably did want to shift for the pile drive. Didn't end up being a big deal, but probably was something we'd have considered. No, we definitely don't need to lamp that. Definitely don't need to lamp that. So we take a look here. You're here. Yes, our Reinhardt turns purple and has 85, 90% HP. His body is facing all of his opponents, so we can put his shield up. He is totally fine. Do not need to lamp. Do not need to lamp. He's still at a good 60% right here. He can put his shield up if he wants to. That shift doesn't help you, and I'm not convinced it reached them either. Shift has actually a pretty darn short range. It's possible that reached them, but I'm skeptical. You can definitely heal them with a right click, though. Right clicks will heal them just fine. There's a Reinhardt. His shield is up. Again, these people aren't actually in danger, and now you're more vulnerable to that ball coming after you until it's back. You're more vulnerable until someone popping up here and shooting you. Like, that shift heals you for 150 HP, only heals teammates for 75 HP. It's not actually that good for healing teammates. Sometimes you're going to end up using it when you're rotating with your team and such, but you don't want to position specifically so that you can try to use shift to heal teammates, in part because it's just not very good for that. And it does now leave you vulnerable for 13 seconds. Do I have any firework plans for today? I mean, I'll probably go on a hike later. Maybe I'll happen to see fireworks while I'm up there in the hills. Maybe. I don't think I'm going anywhere specifically to see fireworks. I like fireworks, but you know, I've seen plenty of fireworks in my life.
All better for now.
Okay. Are we going to go up on the bridge above us? We don't want the low ground. We don't want to be in the open. You just totally let yourself get forced to your lamp there. This is all bad positioning. So here you are. You don't really have cover. You can sort of go left for cover. You get yourself low. You shift, because shift is pretty valuable for you. You let it tick for a bit. I see that soldier seal station. I might grab a snag of that just right here, touch, but I'm not going further in, and I'm not reloading in the open. Yes, I know the opponents aren't really on your screen, but I'm not reloading in the open. I'm reloading back over here. Or if I really want the healing station to be healing me, I'm reloading on the edge of the healing station so that I can quickly get to cover if I need it. That's what I'm doing as BAP. Not going here right in the middle. Don't want to be here. You can't make me. Look at this. Look at where you are. The cart is your only cover, and it's not good enough because it's short, and your opponents are going to position up here. The cart isn't really cover for you. You need this as cover. You need to hop up here and be able to shoot at them and then down on your team. You need to not just be in the open. See how that works? So you back up, but you didn't back up towards the cover. You backed up into the open. This is even worse. No, and now you forced your own lamp. Like, yes, the opponents did damage, and because you're weak, you're using the lamp, but you totally put yourself in the position where that was possible. That shouldn't have been doable at all.
Get in here.
Don't endanger yourself to save teammates. You drop into all those enemies' line of sights to save your mercy there. Yep. Shoot the enemies. Shooting the enemies does help. I would like to get to weaving. There. Okay, so you're going to shoot ball once and then right-click your mercy? No. Okay, going to go up. Going to jump up. That's not enough. I'm not willing to challenge that. No, 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 no. Sure. Go up, go up, go up. Better. Are you going to help that? No. Are you going to finish that off? Throw a right click with your mercy and now finish it. Good. No, the low ground. No, the shift that's unnecessary. Please hop up. Please hop up. Please hop up. Please don't be here. Please don't lamp.
Let them up.
If you wanted to drop your window, so be it. But if that was the only reason to be down here, and you didn't need to be this deep for it. You wanted to get yourself up here. And then you could have dropped this window up here, and you and McCree could have used the window. And that would have been fine. You and McCree use the window from here, your team pushes from here. Think of how lovely and amazing that would be. And you, by the way, never wanted to go under. You wanted to pop up and walk through this way, and then be like, okay, I'll play from here. That was way better than walking yourself down under. Long time out of line of sight. What are we doing? Don't need. Fine.
Got you good as new.
Shoot! Shoot! What are you doing?
Got you good as new.
Do you forget that you also have these bullets? You don't just have these bullets. You have these bullets right here. Shoot at them. Shoot at them. What is that? And you're lamping for what? Because you realize there's opponents there? But, like, why did you walk this way if you realize that there's opponents there that you don't want to deal with? Like, you can just be like, oh, I shoot. Oh, I don't like it. I close the angle. And then maybe I'm back to supporting my McCree. And then maybe I peek out and shoot some more. Like, why are you walking? Why does... Yeah, that's fair that you went down there, but, like, why are you out here in the first place? You have M12 Silver Bap? Yes! No, this is console, so it would be you have Primary Fire 2, or you have Right Trigger 2, or whatever the bind is.
C'est tant qu'on gon moun ka veye sou mwen. En route. On my way.
He wanted to lamp, then run into mines like an Elding's End. Maybe.
Get in here. Group up with me. Get up.
He did not need that shift. He was already in a lamp. Have I mentioned how you don't want to go through car wash, how you would prefer to be on high ground over low ground, especially as BAP when you have such easy access to high ground with your exo boots? With your crouch jump?
En route.
Gotcha.
These team windows are kind of overrated. I find they just encourage your team to take a lot of damage and end up getting eliminated. Personal windows can be pretty good. I'd agree with that generally.
You all look like you needed some healing.
You are so liberal with this lamp usage.
Now that is funny.
Zarya's full health and is about to get pile drove. I mean, yeah, Zarya's probably should be in trouble, but they're not really. I'd just heal them from here.
Get in here.
Like, I understand why you think they should be in danger, but they're clearly fine. And this is not the first, like, lamp at the faintest hint of danger that you've done. Whereas it sure would have been nice to have your lamp for this.
You all look like you needed some healing.
I know what you mean, Temporal, but you are so liberal with this lamp usage, it's just funny. I mean, it's the right terminology. It's how that word works. I obviously don't mean it on a political spectrum, but it's an appropriate use of the word. Hey, Adam. I'm doing well, Adam. What about you?
Get in here.
Why? Lamping is not a prerequisite of using M1. You can M1 without lamping, I promise. You don't need to be like, oh, I'm scared. Now I feel comfortable shooting because my lamp is down. No, you could have just hung on the cover and shot the whole time, and then if you took damage, closed the angle, or popped your shift and closed the angle, or whatever. You didn't have to lamp before you shot. Oh, okay, Mezzi's joined the chat. That's the bat being reviewed. You'll see it gets pretty bad near the end because I'm pretty sure I got one extreme to another and basically go way too much damage, then heals. Okay, well, we've got to find that balance, and generally we find that with better positioning and with weaving. And Adam says I'm getting political, which, you know, I'm not.
Let them out.
Okay. Sure. Why not? Really? You just kept drifting into the open? You have to go right. Like, there's nowhere else you're going to go. You have to go right to try to make that angle bigger and harder for him. I mean, I guess you could try to go here, but you're not doing any of those. You're just making this worse. No. You're literally making this worse. Do you not understand what that word means, Adam? Do you not understand that there's a definition of that word that would be you're using too much of it, you're using it too easily, etc. Like, that's an alternate definition of the word. I can't give you the like word for word definition of it, but it's not being used in a political manner there. It would be like, wow, you're being kind of, you know, like, let's say you get out a bagel. Let's say you have a bagel that you're putting something on, and you're kind of being liberal with the amount of cream cheese that you're putting on that, or something like that. Like, it's just, hey, you're using a fair amount of it, or you're using it too easily type thing in the case of this lamp. Okay, so final point. I start doing weird flanks and Prob's just overconfident. If I pretend High Noon doesn't exist, it can't hit me. There you go. I can't see you, you can't see me. Object permanence. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know you're screwing with me, Adam. I got it. I just thought I'd lay that out there just in case, because I realize not everyone uses that definition of that word. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll cover it. Liberal means like without care. Okay. Here we go. And Adam says, because liberalism has been associated with freedom, so the word is used to describe things in a free manner. It has at points in history been used like that, yes. Again, I'd rather you not shift that. Like, that's for your team, not you. Why are we in front of our team? Why are we here? We're in low ground and we're in front of our team. These are two things I don't want. Now, at least we're on high ground, but we're in front of our team. I actually want us to be on high ground behind our team. That's what I want. We're the vanguard. We are charging ahead, is Bap here. Lead your shot. There you go.
No one can hide from my skills. Never die. For a price.
Yeah, you are very panicky with your lamp.
Regen up.
I mean, we can see that. Like, it's a big thing. I'm not commenting on every one, but, like, here you are.
No one can.
Your Mercy's at half. Winston isn't jumping on her. If Winston used leap right here, you might lamp, but you wouldn't lamp for this otherwise. You just throw a right click. If we saw leap get used, sure, lamp. But no leap, no lamp.
Heroes never.
He's Soldier 76 with immortality. Okay. Sure, you can take a firefight with Anna. That's fair.
Messi.
Let's look towards the danger. Yep. High ground, high ground, high ground.
Amplification matrix almost charged.
This is fine. This is a fine level of aggression. No, 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 no. We're not looking to be in front of our team. I promise this isn't what we want to do as BAP. I know it seems like, oh, look at me. I can greedily do this. This is a super. Okay. Super chat from Adam, 199. Thank you for the super chat, Adam. The super chat says Temporal sucks. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Messe. So specifically telling our BAP player not to listen to me for 199 in the super chat. Fine by me. Okay. So Messe's over here going in with the hard flank on the BAP is generally not the play. Generally not the play. Your team's not like super ready to support this either. If the team all turns around and deals with you, they've got this wall between you and your team. Not amazing. We don't like this, and your team can't like yeet themselves into the situation. They can't go like Winston jump, Diva boosters, Lucio speed. None of that. These are all pretty slow heroes. Okay, Mercy and Soldier aren't that slow, but they're not going to be able to quickly get into this fight to shoot them in the back if they all turn to deal with you. Not really what we want to do in general, position-wise for that. Personal window is fine. Personal window is fine, but it would be like my team is here, fighting these guys here, and I'm back here, and I personal window. That's the sort of personal window we'd do. If you had amazing mechanics, it could work, but I'm talking GM level. Yeah, yeah. You think you messed this up badly? Okay. Are we gonna weave shots, or are we only gonna heal? Oh no! Oh no! We're letting her live back there? Okay, you're gonna check again. That's a long time to not look forward.
This is not your time.
Group up with me.
Now you can peek again. Why are you reloading after that? There's clearly something up there to shoot. I don't want to get close to it. I still don't want to get close to a Diva. Hope your team doesn't need heals. What? No! No!
Get in here.
Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh! Like, I know you're worried about the slam from the ult, etc., but we are just don't be in the situation in the first place.
I'm at fighting position.
Everyone, tactical visor activated.
Taking a high ground.
Fire at will.
Window? Yep. It's fine. No, no, no. Already took too long. That's actually okay. Okay, go up. Take the high ground. Take the high ground. Take the high ground. Don't care. Don't care about the Diva. Operate over here. No, don't. Not all shoot. BAP is not an all heal, then all shoot hero. You can all shoot if your whole team is full health and there's nothing to do, but you're looking to weave. So it's like damage shot you, heal shot you. Heal shot you, damage shot you. Heal shot you, damage shot you. You're looking to flick. You're looking to be like damage shot, heal shot. Damage shot, heal shot. Basically, there's a mandatory delay between BAP's right clicks. It has a pretty slow rate of fire. So you're looking to fill the time, the mandatory time, between your heal shots, because this is the maximum speed at which you can fire them. You're looking to fill those with one or more damage shots. Sometimes you might get one, sometimes you might get two. You're trying not to delay the time between your heal shots, And sometimes you'll fit 1, sometimes you'll hit 2, sometimes you'll hit 3, which will get you into delay territory, but can be worth it. Depends on the situation. So it's like you're trying to weave. And the best place to do that weaving from is above and behind your teammates, like the situation you're in right now, because it makes it relatively small crosshair adjustments, small crosshair adjustments to get between the targets you want to hit with one shot and the other shot. Because if you have to move your crosshair from like here to over here, well, that's probably going to take you time, even if you're trying to hit flicks. That's going to probably take you time because you have to do the big flick, you'll be wrong, and then you'll have to adjust, and then you might not even be able to get 1 in there before you have to go back and get back to the target that you have to heal if you don't want your heal to be slow. So you're trying to get above and behind to keep your stuff close together, and then you are actually trying to get some weaving done so that you can get damage and heals done. Not just a bunch of heals, then a bunch of damage, then a bunch of heals, then a bunch of damage. We are looking to weave. We're looking to take advantage of the mandatory delay between shots for our right click, or in your case, for our healing shot. This is just amazing. Today I learned Ryu Shehung is 29 years old. Okay. This is where a lot of the DPS stuff comes in. I'm pretty sure my team lose this due to that. Also, I think my friend is out D.Va, so I think that at one point I try to save them with a bad lamp. You have more than one bad lamp. And I also learned that Torbora likes to use big words. Okay. Messi, did you read the Mercykin heal pot to plat and take thread? We responded to that. And take the advice of if you're going to heal bot, play BAP. Yeah, I remember that thread, or I remember that comment too, but good reference. Okay, back to our review here. Not all damage, then all heals. It's, a weave pattern. Heal, damage, heal, damage, heal. We've way overstayed our welcome on damage. Okay. Are we gonna maybe help our Zarya sustain? No? Our version of helping Zarya sustain is walking in and pressing shift. No. Now you're in danger. Why would you do this? You wouldn't have been eliminated if you'd stayed up here. You'd have had easy target selection. It would be super easy for you to pick between your weaves to hit your targets. By getting in here, you put yourself in danger. Winston was able to greedily use his leap for damage on you because you were down here. If you're up here, he has to use his leap to get to you. And he might still get damage, but you can walk away a little as you see coming and then surf his leap and all that stuff. And Doomfist struggles a lot more to get on top of you when you're up here, for example. And again, it keeps the targets closer together on your screen, which makes weaving easier. Not that we're weaving in the first place. Did I ever talk to Ryu Shehung? No. I don't know why we're here. I don't know why we're frontlining. Like, that bridge is objectively the right place for us to be playing from. Really? We're gonna... Okay, we got more than one shut off. And that lamp is purely so we can keep shooting. Oh my goodness.
Let them up.
Okay. Oh, it's quick play. Okay. So this is a quick play one. That's fine. This is a quick play console, so maybe some of these players... Do you have crossplay enabled since you're here? Do you have crossplay enabled? Are you playing with some PC players in here?
All better.
Biotic field activated.
Meteor strike.
Tactical visor activated.
Why? You do not need to touch point. I promise you don't. I promise you don't. The bridge. The bridge. The bridge! To be fair there, I get knocked forward by Monkey off bridge, but you can retake bridge basically immediately, and he can't. He has a cooldown. You do not. Yeah, this is cross-play with a PS player, so I think I'm still console pool. Okay. Okay. Borlo's so much pain right now. Okay, so first thing we need to focus on for you. We need to get your positioning right. Let's start at the beginning of the map. You only played one direction, so we only need to, for this example, talk about one direction. We might end up talking about both. So you could jump up here and heal your team that's in front of you. Be like, hey, I'm playing from here. My team is like in this territory. The other team is in like this territory. Great. So my team is in front of me, and so is the opposing team, and I have high ground above and behind my team, which is nice for the arc of my nades, since they arc downwards. It gives me easier adjustment because both things are in front of me to jump between these two targets, with my crosshair. I can take this easily with my exo boots. Like, BAP's whole kit is designed around getting high ground and playing above and behind your team. It makes it easier to weave, which is the mandatory, fixes the mandatory delay between his alternate fires, his heals. It helps with the arc of his nade heals, and it helps again with, the targets are close together. It uses his exo boots to take high ground. Like, the kit is designed around this. The hero was clearly designed to do this. So this is where we'd play from, and it'll make your weaving easier. It'll make your healing better. It'll hopefully give you let you have more vision for better judgment of when you actually need to lamp. Then once our team takes this space and rounds this corner, maybe we work our way up to here and do a little bit, but what's ultimately going to happen is our team's next fight is going to happen around here, and we're going to have hopped up on this side and come here for this. Maybe we have to fight for blue box a little, maybe we don't. At this level, we clearly didn't, and we're going to use our high ground back like here-ish to help support our team, in this fight here, and when the enemies push into them, we can see the enemies. That's something that we're going to be happy to do. Then we're going to hop up and we're going to play potentially here. It's not amazing, but we're going to support our team fighting into the enemy. This isn't our favorite positioning because we're sort of parallel to our team, parallel to the enemy. We don't really have, these make harder weaves for us, but it's still high ground. The other option would be to play back here. It's not terrible. You can have finished your rotation from here and go into here. It's still above and behind your team and it still works. This isn't terrible. This can work too. So that would be what we'd do. And it's going to be easy to weave from here. You see that. You've got cover. You've got a mega you can retreat to. You can see your teammates. Your nades arc downward. Your frisbee arcs downward. All that stuff. And then we get into here. And we can hop ourselves up and play from here or here to support our team until they can get the cart up to about here. Maybe get it through here. Once they do, hey, we get a little more interested and I could play here. I could play here type stuff. Above and behind our team. Above and behind our team is what we're looking to do. That's our preference. If we have to get parallel to our team, something like this, so be it, but above and behind our team. Then we get out here. Oh, look, I can hop up here and I can control the first portion of the point. Then the fight gets up to here and I don't really like that range. Maybe I have to play from here like you did. It's not amazing, but hey, you can work with it until your team actually takes this corner. And once your team takes this corner, now this is above and behind your team. And once your team takes this space and gets it up to here, then you go, now I take this to play above and behind my team. And this is going to work. Remember, being above and behind lets you weave easily. It works well for the nade arcs. It works well for the fact that the lamp likes to travel down over time. It takes advantage of your exo boots. It makes it so that people have to use cooldowns to get to you or spend time getting to you, both of which are good for you because your exo boots aren't really a cooldown. It gives you that easy pattern to hit your weaves because, hey, I can jump between friendly and an enemy pretty easily. Like, those are small flicks. Great. Those are small flicks. Great. That's what I want to do. I want to have small flicks because they take less time. So that's going to increase the damage you do. It's going to let you see more for selecting better healing targets. It's going to let you see more, which hopefully will lead to better lamps. I'm iffy on that one. Your lamps didn't look like they were really having... You didn't look like you were acting to the right things in general on your lamp, so that's going to be your second target. But this first thing is you're going to take a position above and behind your teammates. That's what I want you to do. 1, above and behind. Above and behind. That's what you're looking to do for your teammates. That's what we want. This is what we want. First thing, you're going to use like 5 to 15% of your brain power while you're playing your next games to work specifically on trying to do this. It might take 5 games, it might take 50 games, it might take somewhere in the middle of that, but you're going to be thinking about that specifically with not like half your brain power, but with a portion of your brain power to try to work this in, to try to work on this. And the idea is over those games, as you're using some of your brain power to focus on it, it should start to work its way in as a habit. And once it works its way in as a habit, then we move on to the next thing. Our next thing is to specifically be trying to weave. So we might go heal, damage, damage, heal, damage, damage. We might go heal, damage, heal, damage, heal. Or we might even do a heal, damage, 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 heal, damage, damage, damage type thing. I'd start with this one. I'd start specifically with 1 heal shot, 1 damage shot. 1 heal shot, 1 damage shot. No, you do not need to throw out heal shots if everyone is full health. You can just keep doing damage until someone's actually taking health. And yes, if people get really low, like 20, 30% health, you can keep healing them without spending time moving to other targets until you get them up to like 50% health or whatever. But in general, this heal damage alternating thing is something that you want to get good at. And it'll be easier. You'll get more total things done because you're not just waiting on your weapon's next heal shot. And doing damage to the enemy tanks will decrease the amount of doing damage to the enemy team in general, will decrease the amount of healing your team needs. It will help. So start with your positioning, move on to weaving after you feel like you've got the positioning under control, and then we move on to lamps. Our lamps have to be better. Our lamps have to be trying to save people's lives. Like, you did one lamp that was like, hey, I'm going to lamp so that we can shoot at this High Noon and Kree. Okay, that was okay. And that was about it. Most of your lamps were like, I'm putting my lamp down so I can, someone put it, turn into Soldier 76 and start fighting you. I can shoot you without putting my lamp down. I'll just use cover. Like, I can shoot at you and I have cover available and that's perfectly fine. Works for me. And then I tuck behind cover if I get in trouble. Maybe I pop my shift, etc. I don't need to put my lamp down. I also don't need to throw lamps at full health Zaryas. Like, yes, there's a place for, hey, if you're too late on your lamp, the person that you were trying to save with it gets eliminated. But you in general are like super, super willing, super liberal, as we covered, to use your lamp on targets. Like, your lamp is a big cooldown. It is an ultimate level cooldown, and you are not treating it like that. You're treating it like it's Helix Rocket or something. No, it is a big deal. You can save lives with it. You can get good at saving lives with it. You might want to use it a little more than normal to just like get comfortable using it in general, but you are way past that. You are looking to use your lamp to actually save people's lives. Like, if you were on Winston's team, no, I wouldn't even lamp here. Winston's not in any danger. There's no one that I would lamp on this screen. Like, you in general are like, if this Mercy was on a red team and this Winston was zapping them right now, that would probably call for a lamp. But nothing on this screen would call for a lamp, and you had a lot of lamps that were just way too willing to use. So stop using your lamps to enable yourself. That's a very rare move, that you lamp to enable yourself to shoot. Sometimes you'll do it if you personal window, but that's a very rare move, so let's get rid of that for now, and really just look to let people get in a lot more danger before you lamp them. You do want a lamp to save lives, but you actually want your lamp to save lives. You're just lamping willy-nilly and then don't have it when 3 people get caught in a grab, and that's wrong. So like, ease up significantly on the lamp, try to hold onto your lamp more tightly, and throw that frisbee, throw that lamp when you think it can actually save lives. And that will mean you'll lose some people. As you're adjusting, that will mean you lose some people because you held onto your lamp too tight and you didn't use it when you could have, and they'll go down. But we've got to bring that back in. Not the first thing I'd work on, though. Even though it was atrocious, like it seriously was atrocious, it's not the first thing I'd work on. Work on the positioning. The positioning will enable you to do the weaving, and then work on the lamps. I hope that makes sense. I really do. If it does, if it doesn't, go ahead and throw up questions since you're here, and anyone else is welcome to throw up questions as well. Please do so now. If you're enjoying the content, you can like and subscribe with those buttons down there. That helps out a lot, and I really do appreciate that, so please don't hesitate to do so. It doesn't cost you anything. Or if you are looking to get coaching yourself, you can join my Discord in the description below. That does cost something, so you can see what not joining the Discord, but getting coaching, so you can see what my rates look like in there, see what sort of events we have going on, or you can react to become a watcher, where you'll get pings when I go live on Discord, when I go live streaming things, when we're covering various topics like the heal bot from bronze to plat mercy thing that we reacted to. That was a yikes. Or the what we just did earlier today was we reviewed someone's Hammond guide, things like that you might be interested in being there for the discussion. But let's see what we have in chat here. Okay, so in chat, okay, learned that Temporal likes to use big words. He had a couple good ones. Yeah, he had an okay one, like the one that was to shoot down the McCree that was vulnerable because they were high nooning. That was fair. Who is the best pro or amateur Ana player you've personally interacted with? Only answer if it's a no-brainer. That's probably a no-brainer. Yeah, I mean, it's probably Khan. I'll be his name was I'll be it was an abbreviation of I'll be the best IBTB. His name was some abbreviation of I'll be the best, but he now goes by Khan. That's probably the best one I worked in any sense with. We were on a team together for like, more than just a couple sessions. Okay. This is crossplay. He's with a PS player, so you're on Xbox with a PS player. Temporal was in pain reviewing this, but that's okay. It's just, it's just emotional pain. I'll be fine. That's what I'm here for. I really hope they get rid of the gravitational pull the opponent gains as you get closer to capping in Overwatch 2. It's a stupid part of the game mode. It's just a thing that happens with the design. As it makes it harder for their headshot hitbox, bigger for you. Right. From here, their headshot is bigger relative to you, and yours is smaller because your body is sort of in the way. They'd have to remove overtime to stop that. Fair enough. The memes are getting you. Adam believes that I am a liberal, but a classical liberal. Okay, that is fair. I try not to get too close to politics. Sometimes I touch on things that you may or may not be able to infer my politics from, but that is Adam's belief on my politics. Nardstorm thinks Temporal is more of an anarcho-monarchist. Okay. And Nardstorm shouts, Khan! Okay, fair enough. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and throw them up now. I want to thank you once again for the super chat, Adam, saying Temporal sucks. Don't listen to him, Meze. And remember, if you guys are enjoying the content, please do like and subscribe. Did Temporal sign the petition to recall his governor? Temporal lives close enough to the coast that they weren't really gathering in my area, so I don't have to answer that question because, like, yeah. If you're trying to get a governor recalled in California, you go further east away from the coast, away from the mega city centers, because while California is significantly blue by its overall population, by territory, like most states, it is, by territory covered by people, and like most states, it's significantly red if you go out there. So, like, if you're collecting signatures to try to get a Democratic governor recalled, you don't spend a ton of time in the city centers, because while there is some there, you can just get much faster signings, much more work done in areas that are further from the big city centers. Okay. There we go. So that's going to do it, and I think we are good to go. Thanks, guys. Temporal out.